Good morning, Taurus. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tarot reader today. My name is Tyler. How are you guys doing? Alright, so Taurus, this is going to be your past life reading. Not all messages will resonate, but take our resonates and leave the rest behind. For that being said, if you do find that you are resonating with any of these messages, you're welcome to hit that like button or hit that subscribe button to let me know that you are resonating and enjoying my content and that you want to see more. Alright, so Taurus. Taurus. This is going to be a general reading, so if you want a personal reading, you can message me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, wherever you have me added, and you can ask for a personal reading. I do personal readings for free, so you can, you don't have to worry about me charging you or overcharging you. It's for free, so I do it out of the goodness of my heart. But yeah, I always say it's a general reading because there's thousands of Taurus energy coming into this reading from multiple past lives and stuff. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, so Taurus. Today we'll be using the Gaia Tarot deck, and cool. That's going to be it. And here we go. Okay. So, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands. So that tells me that you're really fierce. In this past life, this is your overall energy. So in this past life, you were very fierce. Maybe you were a warrior. Maybe the Falcon. Something about a falcon or a phoenix, maybe you resonate with that. But either way, I'm getting like a falcon or a phoenix spirit. Maybe that is your spirit animal, or maybe you just have a very keen eye and you're really good with a bow in this past life, and maybe you carried that on into this one. But either way, yeah. You could have been a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries in this past life as well. Or possibly just a Sagittarius moon, or maybe you have a Sagittarius moon. But either way, that's your overall energy. So a very fiery energy for your overall. Alright, so let's move on to who you were in this past life. Okay, so you have the Six of Water. So that tells me that you were someone that was very caring, very gentle, and really admired the finer things in life. But you were fierce when needed to be. But to the naked eye, you were someone that was very calming, very gentle. You wore your heart on your sleeve. You were just that caring person that sacrificed yourself for others, and did things for the greater good. Alright, so what did you do? What did you do in your past life? Masculine and feminine energy. So in this past life, you mastered the masculine side of yourself or the feminine side of yourself. Either way, or you just knew how to really balance out energies between you and someone else in this past life. This could also mean that you were someone that was like a marriage counselor, or someone that really helped people save their marriages, or helped that romantic spark really connect. That's why you were this connecting person. You were so loving that you were able to help other people keep their love alive and stuff like that. But yeah. And again, more fiery energy. You also, for what challenges did you face? You have the Nine of Air. So the Nine of Air tells me that you weren't really stressing about anything. That you really did face your demons, and it wasn't really a challenge for you. So I may clarify that later. But you didn't really have many challenges. You didn't stress about much. You kind of just went with the flow, and did your own thing. So that's really good. So let's get to card number 4, which is how did you die in this past life? Oh, so you have death and rebirth. So that tells me that in this past life you died a very natural death, or it could have been that you died an unfair death because you ended up rebirthing into a very similar life afterwards. Because how you died was very unfair, and that's not how you were actually supposed to die. It was just one way you could have died. Um, but for some of you, you died by, you know, you died giving birth to a child. Like you were in the process of giving birth and you ended up dying, but the child survived, and now in that, child's soul is actually your soul, and you ended up coming into this world in the same life form. So this could be, multiple lives that you were living in the same lifetime, but you didn't realize it because you kind of just forgot about it. Because once we enter a new soul, or once we enter a new, body form, we we get rid of our old memories and we start all over again. But yeah, you transformed from this old energy to this brand new bright energy because your death was unfair or unjust. But you were very important. You were a very important soul, and that's why Spirit allowed you to come back that quickly. Normally we take a break, and do things for a little bit of time rather than all at once, right? But because you still had things that you need to fulfill, you you just needed to do your thing. You weren't able to fulfill your job, so that's why you just transformed into the child that you died giving birth to. Um, for some, obviously, um, but yeah, I'm getting that. For some of you, you died as a child. For others, you died giving birth. Just keep that in mind. So for card number 5, what lessons did you learn in this past life? So you have the 10 of air. So that tells me that you learn to not really worry about things too much. And that could be why you're not really stressed about this situation too much. You're just like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just doing my own thing. Really focused on myself. Oh, wait a sec. No, my bad. This was the 10. This was the 9 of water. So you were unsatisfied with how things turned out. My bad. I completely misread the signs right there. I'm sure you guys were probably yelling at me in the comments section below. But yeah, so this one's the 10 of air. This one's the 9 of water, which tells me that you were unsatisfied with how things went out or planned out with your challenges. So the challenges you faced was just you were unsatisfied with how your life went, and that could be why you manifest yourself into that new child that you reborn into, right? Because you were so unsatisfied that Spirit gave you that second chance, and now it's starting to make more sense. It's just like, like, why would you come back into a lifetime that you didn't really have many challenges to face? You did have challenges to face. It was the challenge to be. You were unsatisfied with how things turned out, and you birthed yourself into a new life form very quickly. That way you could face some better challenges and be more satisfied with your life and how it's going. All right. So I apologize for misinterpreting the card, but I hope you guys can forgive me for that. But anyways, but yeah. So you learn to not stress mentally, but emotionally you were very unsatisfied with how things were. Let's see card number 6. So this would be how how this past life influenced your life now. The body and mind. So it really influenced your body and mind, but it is in reverse. So I'm getting like, I don't want to say soul, but at the same time, I do want to say soul. So for some of you, it was more or less that your soul came into this life, and that's what you brought from that life to this one. For other people, it is, your masculine and feminine energy that you brought into this lifetime, um, that you were able to master. See how, both these cards, there's like twin flame energy. You got a mask here and a mask here with, a mask here. You just, I don't know, you brought over your masculine and feminine energy and was able to, really balance out who you were and what you did in order to improve your life in this lifetime. All right. And I feel like that could be why you are very smart, very intelligent, very, knowledgeable, because you brought over, some intelligence from that past life into this one. But yeah. Or maybe you, instead of focusing on, your intelligent appearance, you focus more on the body, because this is body and mind and it is in reverse. So you focus more on the body instead of, the mind, because, the mind is on top and the body is on bottom. So it could be reversed for you guys. Whatever you feel like you focused on more into this life, or you brought that part of you into this one, it is what it is, right? Tell me more. So tell me more about this masculine and feminine energy. What else did Taurus do in this past life? What else did Taurus do in this past life? What else did Taurus do in this past life? Last shuffle. Okay. You didn't really think too much, apparently, because you have the thought process in reverse. So maybe it is that, you didn't like how your mind was, or you didn't like how you thought about things. So you brought over your physical attributes into this lifetime, so that way you can have a better mindset in the future. Like, you can focus on your mindset in this lifetime because your body is already, really good looking. For some of you, you have a very, fantastic body, but you may not, you may know it. For some of you, you may be like, oh, it's not the greatest, it's not the best, but, it's, a really good looking body that, a lot of people would love to have, but you're really focused on your mind. Your intelligence is very important to you. So yeah, if that makes sense, Taurus. So Taurus, I hope you guys resonate and enjoyed this reading. Like I said, if you want a more detailed reading or a personal reading, you can message me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, wherever. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. If you would like to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links will be down in the description box below. If you want to check out any of the other videos on my channel, you can hit that channel button and it'll take you to a whole bunch of videos on my channel. I've been doing this for a year, so I have yearly videos, I have weekly videos, I have monthly videos. I also have 6 months and the next 6 months video coming out very soon. I just did Cancer and Leo. I'm about to do Virgo. So Taurus, you guys are going to be towards like next week's video, so stay tuned for that video because it's going to be a really good one. I can just feel it. But yeah, so Taurus, that's going to be your past life reading for today. I hope you guys resonated, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.